Philadelphia radio is losing another legendary broadcaster this week. John DeBella will sign off for good at the conclusion of his Friday morning shift after 21 years at 102.9 WMGK. 48 years overall in radio, the last 41 of those years on Philly airwaves. Now, John started his career at Long Island's WLIR before arriving at 93.3 MMR in 1982, and he soon became the city's top-rated morning DJ thanks to his popular Morning Zoo program with his fellow rock and roll animals Mark the Shark Drucker, Chip Horanek, and Clay Heary, who, you may remember, MMR had lots of quirky TV ads in the 1980s, like this one that John did in '87.
Philadelphia's home of rock and roll. We've been together from Woodstock to Live Aid, from the Rolling Stones to U2, everything that's rock and roll. And to thank you for your loyalty, WMMR is giving you something special. Tune to the Morning Zoo tomorrow and find out exactly what WMMR has for you, our loyal listeners. We're perfectly serious.
You may not remember that before DeBella and company topped the Philly ratings during the Morning Zoo era, his show was actually called the DeBella Travesty. But as John tells it, management convinced him to change the name after their research found that more than half of the audience didn't know what travesty meant. That's a travesty in itself. Surprisingly, although I've become friendly with a lot of the MMR and MGK folks over the past decade or so, I never actually talked to John DeBella outside of a real brief hello way back in 1985 when I picked up this Morning Zoo album, the comedy album, Abbey Dirt Road. That was at a launch event over in Langhorne. Even got it autographed by John DeBella, the late great Mark the Shark, and the rest of the Morning Zoo crew. I could mention the whole Howard Stern nonsense, DeBella's move for several years to WYSP afternoons in the late 90s and early 2000s, his friendship with MMR's Pierre Robert, John's annual Veterans Radiothon that raised a ton of money, and much, much more, but, well, time won't permit. John DeBella will have plenty of time after this weekend. In retirement, he and his wife Lisa are moving to the Carolinas to enjoy the good life. Well, here's to you, John. Always look on the bright side of life. And as you would tell us every day, don't take any crap from anybody.